When that guy raised his hand to ask what draft meant, my heart almost stopped. The proctor's explanation hit like lightning. This year they had prepared 2 sets of test papers, A and B, given out randomly. I looked down at the A paper in my hands, thinking about the piano gesture code I had arranged with the other students. 3 months of preparation, $3,000 spent on piano lessons, those rich kids memorizing 4 simple songs by heart. Everything was about to fall apart in this moment. I snuck a look around and saw several classmates with B papers looking pale as ghosts, their eyes full of despair. Bank in the front row had already started answering questions, his pencil moving quickly across the paper. I remembered the rumor that someone had offered him $400 to help them cheat and he had refused. Now this moral role model was focused on his own test. I forced myself to stay calm and quickly finished answering the A paper. I pretended to stretch, tapping my fingers on the desk to send the answers through piano code to other A paper students. Those usually arrogant rich kids were now desperately focused, listening to my every gesture like I was their lifeline. But half the class still had B papers, and the pleading in their eyes made me soften. I glanced at the upright bank in the front row. I cleverly signaled everyone to get up and turn in their papers at the same time. In the chaos of people moving around, I quickly switched papers with a classmate nearby. B paper in hand, only 20 minutes left. My hands were almost shaking, my pencil broke several times from pressing too hard. Sweat blurred my vision, but I kept frantically answering questions, my brain working at high speed on each problem's logic. With 5 minutes left, I finished the B paper. I started sending the code again, my fingers tapping the desk even faster. Those desperate faces gradually showed signs of hope. When the exam bell rang, I was still desperately sending answers for the last few questions, completely ignoring the proctor's calls to stop. Students poured out of the classroom like a tide. As I was packing up my things, the proctor called me over. It was just a small issue about not writing my name on the scratch paper. False alarm. Just as I was about to leave, the school's PA system crackled to life, asking me to report to the principal's office immediately. When I walked into the principal's office, I saw Bank was already sitting there. When I came in, he avoided eye contact with me. The principal looked at me seriously and said someone had reported me for cheating during the exam. I calmly argued that I had the A paper and couldn't possibly have helped students with B papers. Bank must have misunderstood something. The principal looked through the report materials and seemed to accept my explanation. From the seating arrangement, my defense made sense. I thought the crisis was over and was about to get up and leave. But the principal gestured for me to wait, saying there was one more thing. When he asked why the work for both test papers was on my scratch paper, I saw the evidence was clear and could only clench my teeth and stay silent. Soon my parents were called in, and the principal blamed my cheating on being poor one, saying I helped others cheat to make money because I was poor.